Now, sometimes we need to extract pieces of information from a string. This is called parsing a string, and we can easily do this using an input string stream. Here's an example. Let's declare a string and initialize it to this value. Now, these values could be anything. It doesn't really matter. What we want to do now is extract these pieces of information from this string. So we want to parse this string. So first we create an input string stream. We could also use string stream. I know this name is really funny. So we call it stream. Now we need to initialize this stream with this string. So we call stream.str and pass this value. Now, just like we can use the extraction operator with cin, we can use this for reading values from our stream. So we can read the first value into an integer. So first we declare an integer called first and read the first value. So this is going to read all the characters until it finds a white space. So it will extract 10 and store it in this variable. Okay. Now, similarly, we can declare a second variable and use the extraction operator to read the second number. Now, to make sure that everything works, let's print the sum of first and second. So take a look. We get 30. Lovely. Now, here's your exercise. Given the following string, write a function to parse this into a movie structure. Now, let me give you a hint before you get started. Note that here, the title contains a space, so we cannot use the extraction operator to extract the title. Instead, we have to use the getLine function. So spend a couple minutes on this, then come back, see my solution. All right, so first we create a movie structure with two members, title and year. Then we create a function that returns a movie object. We're going to call this parse movie and give it a string parameter. Now in this function, first we create a string stream object and initialize it with this argument. Next, we create a movie object, movie. Now, because the title of the movie can contain a space, we cannot use the extraction operator to read the title of the movie. Instead, we have to use the getLine function. We pass our stream and the target variable, that is movie.title. Now, getLine is going to read all the characters until it finds \n or the new line character. But here we can supply a third argument that would be our delimiter. So we want to read all the characters until we find a comma. So we read the title, then we can use the stream extraction operator to read the year and store it in movie.year. And finally, we return the movie. Okay, now let's call this function with the value I showed you earlier. So we call parse movie and pass Terminator 1, 1984. We get a movie object, so we store it here. Now let's verify that the title and the year have been extracted properly. So take a look. Beautiful.